Excuse me, I can't find my mum. Jenna! And my cat is Grub. He's shy. I'm not. My mum is called Emery. She went to go get some herbs for her spots. She was sick, and she was supposed to come back the same day. That was last 10-day, though. That's the first thing I did. Mum always said to look for a temple if I needed help. But they said they couldn't help me. Because of the circumstances. That's what they said.
That's why we need to walk just a little more. One foot in front of the other.
My. At the ready.
My faith protects me.
Oh, I have the magic touch.
Everyone deserves the chance to make some money.
Nearly there now. You see the city? Up on the hill.
That's why we need to walk just a little more. One foot in front of the other.
Refugees for hire.
I know, little one, but
Hi. I'm still looking.
Have anything you want for supper. All the treats your tummy can handle.
I'm never... Do you know where we're going? What kind of inn is it? Will there be feather beds?
can't talk. I'm sorry. The little one needs all of my attention. Nearly there now.
We told our son that this is a holiday to spare him the truth. We don't have homes to go back to.
Nearly there now. You can see the city. Up on the hill.
I see it. It's up there and we're down here.
That's why we need to walk just a little more. One foot in front of the other.
Been seeing that for days. My feet hurt.
I know, little one, but you'll be in a big, cozy bed soon enough.
Refugees for hire.
Anything you want for supper. All the treats your tummy.
There is so much. If my friend tries to get you to invest, kindly turn her down. She doesn't need the encouragement.
If I hire the refugees, then I get cheap labour and they get coin. It's a good deal for everyone. Think about it.
Is this still continuing to be difficult?
The place was empty. Keep those thugs away from my family.
Danuvia! Get these squatters out of my house now!
Arthur, sweetheart, you paid me and my boys to be caravan guards, not cattle wranglers. If you want us to get our hands dirty, it'd be our pleasure. But that'll be extra.
This is my home. I may pride myself on my philanthropy, but I draw the line at being a halfway house.
This man's indignant demeanor barely masks a seething anxiety. There's more to this situation than he's letting on.
Zenobia and I are just navigating a slight contractual disagreement. Not that it's any of your concern. Well, wouldn't you be on edge if your beautiful home had been defiled by such brazen interlopers? Fine. They can stay. Just don't blame me when they turn on you like the mongrels they are.
I respect your hustle, sweetheart, but it won't work on me. You've stepped on the guild's toes, and we'd like a little something to make it better. I'd say you'll live to regret it, but honestly, I'm not so sure you'd live. You're serious? Let's forget this unpleasantness ever happened. Come on, boys. We've got places to be.
Worm's Crossing. The welcome mat of Baldur's Gate. This is it. I'm almost home. I won't lie. The thought hardly fills me with glee. Even with my newfound advantages, he's still an incredibly powerful vampire. But he's arrogant, too. If he does hear I'm back, he'll try to take me and expose himself in the process. Then I'll be able to strike. Neither will I, darling. At least I hope you'll come along for the show. But regardless, the plan is simple. Find him, stop him from gaining almighty power, and then really enjoy killing him.
Worm's Crossing. We could be inside the city walls before long. And I could be back where this all started. I hope so. So long as I'm willing to stroll right into the Mother Superior's trap, they have no reason to not tell me where to go. Worm's Crossing is a choke point. If I wanted to intercept a new arrival, I'd find somewhere before the bridge, blend in amongst the crowds, and wait. Most people seeking entry to the city will be refugees. I'd look wherever they're gathering.
Just like that.
Soldier, this is it. We're almost to the city. First through Worm's Crossing, then on to the lower city. Oh, it smells the exact same. 10 years on, but still home. Incredible.
Hello, my dear.
Heartless scum. I'm a reasonable woman. We could easily work something out in a house this big.
Not quite sure why you stood up for us like that, but I won't say I'm not grateful. Thanks. And may Torm keep you. Same way lots of us did. Trying to get away from the army of the Absolute. If you had the chance to put a roof over your family's heads after being on the run for Torm knows how long, wouldn't you? We will stay. For now. I just hope he doesn't pay anyone else to come sniffing round. Thank you. And may Torm keep you. You're the first person in this city to have our backs. Thank you. Really.
threaten us. To threaten them.
Something over there.
We'll get through this.
She's not brave, Ben. Stay silent to avoid causing trouble. Peace. What peace? The city?
Within its walls, without marker.
What now?
Thank the gods. I was sure we were about to be evicted.
I applaud your taste.
Keep a blade
There's
close.
so decent folk about.
You have my attention.
Easy.
Someone's
This
left a
place
trap.
is hungry for blood.
Oh! Be careful. There are traps about. A trap. Someone doesn't like visitors. A trap. Oh dear. Someone's left a trap out for us. A trap. Someone doesn't like visitors. Traps. How considerate. Should be easy. Hardly the hope of a sweet, generous soul. It might be worth looking into his donations. Who knows what he's been giving? Be careful. There are traps about. It's big, but still young. Heavens help the hunter if its mother caught them.
Minster's not around, so might as well.
Cinta was trembling.
I don't like being cooked.
Now we don't have to leave. I'm gonna build a big house for all the rats. It's gonna be really fancy. You'll see.
Well, hello. Easy.
Ready and willing.
I don't think the children could cope with being homeless.
Decent folk about. She'll be all right. She's a brave girl. We'll get through that.
Damn, it's good to be alive.
Let me work my magic.
Peace. Haven't you heard there's an army marching towards the city?
Better to be within its walls than without, Martha.
They're endless. That's why we do.
Try the grass, should it take your fancy. Such sweetness should be shared.
Tommy can ask for much. Just a teensy investment to get me started.
One time we'll make an
What are you calling this?
Less than a month. All this kerfuffle over missing redcaps. Yes, we'd caged them due to unruly behavior, but as our redcap cleaners demonstrate, most are perfectly harmless.
Keep a sharp eye out. Redcaps are on the loose. One's deemed too violent to work. And not one of these circus folk seem bothered by it.
I realize the redcaps are
I want to see Dribbles, but I don't like the monster at the door.
Please, go ahead of us. My son is a little nervous.
Stinks of cheese between his piggy toes.
How dare you? What in the hells is all of this?
A necessity, good sir. The Steel Watch loves pretending sweet Rivington doesn't exist. So we have decided to protect you, dear patrons. No need to thank us. You'll be allowed in once I've done this batch. Next! Hello, hello, and welcome to the Circus of the Last Days, the finest extra-planar circus there is.
A circus! Can we go?
Oh, this is Benjamin. Say hi, Benji. Benji here checks all our patrons to make sure none of you are vicious murderers. Can't be too careful. You haven't heard? The Absolute's cronies have been busy chopping people up like it's going out of style. They won't go near us, of course. Lucretius, bringer of night, protects us. And even the Absolute knows better than to tangle with a necromancer. But enough of this. The circus is a place of joy and distraction, so come inside and forget your worries. Not a problem, dear patron. Benji just has to check if you're a vicious murderer. Benji?
Ah! Brain juice smells like piss and iron. No like.
Oh, well, that's a first. Usually I'd allow you in, but in these times, I can take no chances. Move along. No circus for you. Oh, damned if I'm not a sucker for big eyes and a heartfelt plea. Very well. Welcome to the circus of the last days. Have fun and be sure to catch the star of our show, Dribbles the Clown.
Let the kid come.
A tip? Don't piss off the Ginny. Oh, and if the kobold tries to sell you food, run. Enjoy the circus.
No like you. No like your smell.
Refugees traveling
The circus of the last days has returned. See Dryads, Gin, and Dribbles the Clown back with a new act.
I love the raucous revelry, the goofs and the guffaws.
What's the plan?
Refugees traveling on or any stupid enough to leave
Guard is busy with their patrol and has
kindly to parasites. Best stick to the refugee camp, outsider, where you belong.
They let in another horde of refugees this morning. When's it gonna stop?
It won't. Soon the bastards will outnumber us. They'll come for our homes, our jobs, everything.
Kick them all out.
We won't need to. If we do this right, they'll run for the damn hills.
Can I come on patrol with you later?
Not a chance. Your mother will kill me.
Let the kid come. He wants to teach them refugees a lesson, right?
Right. Baldur's Gate is for Baldurians. What's the rush, sir? Can't say
You can leave.
I'm not supposed to talk to outsiders.
Great. Another bloody outsider. You lot are coming out of the walls, aren't you?
Hells. Are those tremors?
Whatever it is doesn't bode well. Why, hello, lover.
Welcome, adventurer. I take it you're new to Rivington. No doubt you came here to choose from my fine selection of weapons. Yes, I seem to have it all. Clubs, swords, maces, bows, cutting and gutting galore. Why don't we see if we can find the perfect weapon for you? I provide a personalised service for my customers to make sure the weapon I choose is the perfect fit. Tell me, how do you like to kill? Come, we're all friends here. No need to pretend you don't like to twist the knife. And when you kill someone, what do you feel? Good answer. To kill is the closest thing to knowing the power of the gods themselves. One more question, if you'll humour me. Do you think you could turn your weapon on those closest to you? There's a killer inside you, isn't there? It wouldn't take much to push you over the edge.
So, you're the lick-spittle who crushed the Bone Lord's throne. Have you come begging, sniffing for our stones? Gortash won't like that. A throat his black hand can't choke the spit from. Oh, you could kill him. Let him close and make him feel the tickle of your blade between his ribs. When you find the lordling, tell him Orin is watching.
So, Orin's a shapeshifter. That should make things interesting.
You! Try attacking me when my back isn't turned, you bloody coward! Is that so? You've got some evil twin running round whacking people round the back of the head? I'll tell you now, you'll be seeing bloody double when I'm done with you. Well, I'm sure it were you. I'm almost certain. Ah, God's be damned, I don't know. I'd have sworn, but my head's pounding. I don't remember. I need a bloody drink. Go on, clear off. I've seen enough of your face today.
It's not enough. We have a gallery of villains to look out for, but now we could be infiltrated by a shape changer? I can't even tell if any of you are acting strange because you've been replaced, or because this group is full of weirdos.
Fucking shapeshifter. She'll try to break our best asset, our trust. Fortunately, she's no match for our second best asset, me.
Orin's little display was just intended to rattle us. We mustn't let her succeed, but need to stay alert all the same.
What do you want now? And go down to the bloody shop. I've got work to do.
Sealed shut from the other side. I wonder where it leads. Charmed, I'm sure.
Hi! Welcome to the Rivington General. Browse carefully. The weapons are sharp. Hi! Want a blade? Or a bow? Or a dagger? Or maybe a spear is more your thing? You look like you know how to use a spear. By spear. What'd you say? Huh? I don't know about wands, but everything Master Gildra forges is magic. He's a master craftsman. See for yourself. Want more? Want less? Want to sell? Want to buy? You know where I am. Bye!
That so-called army is probably normal.
Wounding me.
And for what? You didn't even fight back.
Can I help you? Oh, bloody ribs. Sorry, mate. Had a run-in with a mugger. If you need something, ask the missus.
Don't wander around Rivington alone, all right? My husband did and got mugged and beaten for his trouble. I'm fine.
Forgive me, but I must attend to my friend.
she's most upset about the post.
Do me a favour. Box my ears in. I can't listen to any more whining about missing letters.
Do not, under any circumstances, employ sword course couriers. Their service is appalling.
What? I'm not scared of the authorities. But it would be stupid to pick a fight with the fist. Right?
Ever wanted to meet the most cowardly dragonborn in the realms? I fell for the blockhead.
There's no point arguing with the guards. We're not getting past that checkpoint without the right papers.
Don't touch me. Simple.
Which way to the nearest library? What's that?
A trap. Someone doesn't like visitors.
Most excellent.
For a skeleton key.
No rest for the wicked, I see.
Let the kid come. He wants
What are you calling this new business?
Cheap and cheerful. Refugees for hire. Catchy, right?
That's why If I was a Sharon lookout, this is the sort of place I'd wait around.
So don't make trouble.
I know, little one, but you'll be in a big, cozy bed soon enough.
Turn back, citizen. No passage in this direction. It's bloodier than a butcher's backyard out there. Piles of dead absolutists, and a few of our own as well. The cultists assaulted the gate, armed to the teeth trying to break in. They nearly had it too, before the Steel Watch intervened. Look, pal. Faith or no, the sooner the Steel Watch replaces me, the better. There's no reason for me to stick my neck out against armies of cultists when we can send mountains of steel instead. Way I see it, city's got a whole lot safer since the Steel Watch showed up. For that, we can thank Lord Gortash. I appreciate the company.
No passage this way, I'm afraid. Turn back. It's for your own good.
keep your distance, darling.
Excellent choice.
That's why we need to walk just a little more.
All the treats your tummy can have.
Never allowed sweet things right before bed.
Sometimes I'll make an exception. As long as you stop sulking and start walking right now.
New city, same ox. Why does it haunt our every step?
My! The fates move in strange and scrumptious ways. I am delighted to see you again. After our little interlude at last light, I was worried you'd gone quite mad. You proved yourself capable of the truth. Now here's another. I want to get into the city now. But it's hard to shuffle your way to the front of the queue when you're, well, as big as an ox. But what if I was smaller, more discreet? Maybe then a kind soul might bring me through, right in their little pocket. I don't think you want to travel this road, my friend. All I wanted was a bit of hay, a good brushing, and a clean stall. The simple life. Is that so much to ask?
Hungry for the slaughter. Let's have a little fun.
provides cover.
Again. I don't really need to be saved right now. Good thing, huh? Bye.
You did me a real favour clearing all those ghouls out of Moonrise. That old bonebag Ketherick had some fancy junk stashed behind all the cobwebs and piles of gore. Didn't you? Figured we only got the scraps you didn't have the strength to carry. Still, we got some decent stuff. Made a nice change from picking through your dusty pockets. Would I try to fool a sharpie like you? Have a look. Stay away from trapped chests.
Making me sweat.
How come all the grown-ups look at me sideways?
Because they think you're a thief, Mercon. Duh.
But I'm not a thief. Am I? Wish I could ask Mole.
Returns your host. That's an order.
Why don't you protect us instead of these scruffy outlanders?
We need a place to hide any good stuff we find.
How about in those stacks of hay?
You've had worse ideas, Mercon. A lot worse.
I'm not paid to debate with civilians. I'm paid to take down troublemakers, so don't make trouble.
What do you think that clerk has got in his crate?
I don't know. Lunch?
Nah. I bet that's where he keeps the valuables.
Salutations.
They're innocent criminals, and we won't have them.
File a report, and I'm sure the Manic will deal with it.
You're coddling these vagabonds, and don't give a rat's arse about honest citizens.
Oh, gods. Not another protester. Go talk to Nestor if you must. I've got plenty on my plate with these mewling geese.
Baldurians!
Stand with me against this tide that threatens to overwhelm us.
Please just go home. You're ruining a perfectly uneventful posting with this nonsense.
The flaming fists are supposed to protect this good city, but they allow trash and vermin to take our homes and goods. You're a true Baldurian, I can tell. You must understand why we need to keep these strays out of our city. Another bleeding heart. Piss off and take it elsewhere.
You see them over there? Refugees? Ha! Naught but a cover. I know what they really are. Dyed-in-the-wool agents of the Absolute. Mark my words. There's probably only a handful of rotten apples among them. But you know what they say about rot? It spreads quickly. Ruins the whole bunch.
Young lady.
Between you and me, I don't think there are enough flaming fists here for these refugees. You're quite right. Nobody helps us regular folk of Baldur's Gate anymore. Too busy coddling the criminals and their ilk that sneak into our city.
Let's hope Archduke Gortash can make a difference.
I just lost a wager, thanks to you.
Who are you?
Someone who bet that you'd never be foolish enough to actually show your face in this city again. But here you are. And the gold in my purse is soon to take flight. There have been whispers about you, sister. About your faith, your loyalty, your company. I can't help but feel the strangest twinge of disgust as I look upon you. Is it true? Has Our Lady forsaken you?
I know the truth. I know my parents still live. Tell me where they are, and I have no quarrel with you.
I'm afraid the quarrel is unavoidable, thanks to you. Now I must report your reappearance. If you are intent on bringing matters to a head, then seek out the House of Grief in the lower city. Though, if I was you, I'd be very tempted to just forget it all and disappear. You have some form at doing so, after all.
Why don't you protect us instead of these scruffy outlanders?
Aren't you a sight for sore eyes? Then that's where we need to go. My parents are in there somewhere.
Don't pay me any mind now. I'm just trying to make sure everyone gets fed.
Lord on the rack, give me patience. These protesters keep harassing the refugees. It's horrid. I just hope the Ilmater Temple opens up aid again soon. We need their help here.
Can't catch me! Faster!
A word.
I'm busy. Mind your own.
And I'm sure the man can deal with it.
Donations?
Do you know advice? The refugees. If you don't have anything to donate, you can get going.
I'm gonna let you through because I don't want to take any risks. But you better not be lying.
Nesta let you in? Good. Means you'll be further away from me.
Is everything all right, Manip Nestor? Sir?
There's been a report of dangerous contraband in the donations, and we're going to check it out.
Why? All these goods have already been checked in.
I didn't ask for your opinion, Fist. Fall in and do your job.
You best not piss away Manip Nestor's good graces. I hear Worms Rock Prison is rather cold this time of year.
Are you going to search the barn or what?
Traps, eh? I have a feeling I'm not very welcome here.
You were right. Explosives. Now give me some room. I need to make sure the rest of these donations are safe. You try and find whoever is responsible for this. I thought this assignment was going to be dull. No such luck. Boys trapped to injure children. It's abominable.
Seems we were patrolling around a powder keg. Glad I didn't get burned up.
Gods.
Seems we were
Careful, I'm bound.
No such luck. Who would do such a thing?
Direct me.
I don't need you.
Explosives? In toys? How despicable. Hope Lord Gortash gets this stuff sorted out.
Lunch?
I bet that's where he keeps the valuables.
Suppose the Manip had the right idea letting you poke around. Good job finding those explosives.
You're a maniac here. I don't need you
Glad Nestor sorted out those trap toys. Nasty business, that.
Listen up.
One more to take down with farmers,
So
Chris.
don't make
What are we gonna do?
Oh, to be fair, for a miserable collection of shabby hovels jam-packed with wretched refugees, this place isn't bad at all.
Glad to see you. Glad to see anybody, really. It was a lonely road getting here through those abandoned farmlands, and I'm a sociable sort.
I wish the cult hadn't burnt our farm, though.
No, I'm afraid I must insist you do not pet the hound.
My love, you can't keep being so rude to strangers. It's just a dog.
All the grabbing and touching startles poor Biscotti. I will not apologise for caring about my boy.
Whatever the dog thinks, being here is much better than being out there. Right, my dear?
Well, the children can be a touch grabby, but... Yes, you're quite right, my darling. War is no place for a precious little baby like Biscotti after all.
apologise for my husband and his obsession with that bloody dog.
What was that, my dear?
Nothing, darling.
Oh, God! Are they going to see it? What happens if they don't see it? Yes! Oh, goodness, yes! I am a good dog! Fantastic stuff! Oh, yes, you're lovely. You can come back. Oh, yes, yes!
If you've never had a hand...
Heads will roll for this. This transgression. This injustice. Mysterious is an understatement. Beggars bloody belief, more like. A perfectly respectable businessman wants to bring his, well, business into this fine city. And what do? They talk some absolute horse bollocks about papers and correct filing procedures and threw me in this slum. I should be loins deep in Chares's caress by now, not waddling about in filth.
Here we are. We've got to get Grunch into the city, but he's in no shape to travel. I wonder, what if we hid him in a big barrel and nailed it shut? Nah.
Don't know how we're gonna get Grunch into the city, wounded as he is. But we have to.
Whatever you need, I can't help you. Even talking is painful right now.
After a quick examination, you conclude that your patient is pretending to be wounded. You wonder why.
Really? This isn't necessary. I'm sure there are other people that need your help more urgently. Shh! Not so loud. If those lads find out I'm faking, they might go off on their own. They're not ready for that. And frankly, I'd miss them. I don't really have any other friends. And I like those lads. So I think I'll stick around a while more.
When Nilos...
Can't stand her, can't stand her, can't stand her! My sister-in-law. All law and no sister.
Actually got here safely. Towing along my wife's sister and mother. Or maybe they towed me along, eh?
God, camping with the mother-in-law has been utter hell. Maybe I should just go on ahead into the city without her. Scouting, like.
My son Garen is pleased we got this far together. But his wife's bitching is making me old before my time. Why can't he tell her to put a sock in it?
She sent a message. She's at the elk.
They got me signed up to learn to make pots, which is dumb. I'd rather learn how to kill cultists. And I bet you'd back me up on that.
I'm really worried about Umi.
So, you survived. That's more than many of my kin can say. It's mainly anger that keeps me going. Zevlor was supposed to lead us, but he froze when we needed him most. I haven't seen him since the massacre on the road, which is lucky for him. Oh, hello again.
What a sad situation. The once proud tieflings of Elturel, reduced to beggars.
We made it through hell. Twice.
I know now that as long as Danis and I stick together, we can do anything.
So many more could have... We made it alive to Baldur's Gate. Almost, anyway. But I can't complain. When I look at Bex and realize she's safe, it's hard not to weep from joy.
You made it here all on your own.
It was touch and go.
Washing my pits, this is the song when up. Aye! Could a bloke not get any bleeding privacy around here? Bunch of perverts, the lot of you.
What? I'm bushed. I ran for days to get someplace safe and then found out I'm last in line to get in, 'cause I'm a hobgoblin. As if I could change that.
Bite of something solid. Even if we only have tankers of river water to raise, we'll drink to their memory.
Hail, friend. Fine day, isn't it? Forgive me, you're in no mood to talk about the weather. Your journey here was a hard one, no doubt. Is this your first time in Baldur's Gate? A word of advice, then. You might not get as warm a welcome as in days gone by. Used to be you'd arrive knowing you'd a full belly and a warm bed waiting for you. Not anymore. These days, there's barely enough to go around. Add the refugees on top and, well, folk aren't feeling too generous. I've been asking myself the same question. I wouldn't be the first to interfere. Some well-to-dos in the city donated enough to see the newcomers right for the time being. Only they didn't bother helping everyone else. Locals going without while strangers feast. It stoked the fire, all right. Some Baldurians are kicking up a fuss round the front of the barn as we speak. If I wasn't wearing this uniform, I'd walk round there and teach them a lesson they'd never forget. What peace. If no one steps in, there'll be bodies piled high in the streets before long. People here have gone soft, living behind the city walls, forgotten what it's like to live one day from destruction. I say we march round there and slit a few bellies, remind them how much worse things could be. What do you say? Tell them! I'll cut out their eyes and make them watch.
Oh, still rolling in the muck, I see. Gortash knows you are coming, knows you have the Bone Lord's stone. Do not let him hiss hot air into your worm-weakened brain. You'll need to bleed and carve this city if you want to turn him to grave meat. He shivers at the thought. Remember, his throat spits lies, but my blade carves the truth. You will read it on your skin soon enough.
She toys with us like a tressym with a pigeon. But to what end?
Did you want something? If not...
Don't take that on yourself. You know who's really responsible.
You did what you could, Saul. I'm sure.
Hey, soldier.
Did you want something? Of course.
Fine. What's on your mind?
Aren't you a sight for sore eyes?
Fine.
No. Even if I could have made it this far without you, I don't think I'd have...
Of course.
Just like that. I thought we had something special. Something lasting. Clearly I was mistaken. But at least it's a mistake I won't make twice. You're a sight for sore eyes, even now. Did you want...
Supplies.
Soldier.
Bite of something solid. Even if we only have tankers of river water to raise.
You remember that spiced apple loaf we had in Waterdeep? Oh, the big one.
God.
We got here first, friend. You're welcome to whatever scraps we leave behind.
If you're here to fill an empty stomach, look elsewhere. Folks swarmed what little was had, stuffing their pockets. Bloody animals.
Take the wood from the...
Back off! I found these apples first.
The state of this cart. But what were they thinking?
They wasn't thinking. Starving folk tend not to.
Blowing up and taking their fair shares? We'd have had plenty for everyone.
What's that?
Don't get his fed.
We have no good choices.
Look at that.
Fine day for it, eh? Got to enjoy things while they last, I suppose.
Can I help you? This is a private picnic.
Before you lies the unconscious body of a mind flayer, glistening and raw.
A newborn. Unattended. How fortunate. Oh, but it is. This one has only just transformed. It is weak, vulnerable. Its potential ripe for harvesting. Go on, kill it. Absorb its power. Just like you did before.
What? No! I've had so little time!
Heading there.
I'm heating up.
Go for the throat. Time to move.
The creature was born recently. Its mind is still fresh. You can absorb its potential if you consume it.
How delicious.
Lost in thought.
The corpse running.
That's curious.
Ding dang! Anything you want to say? Anytime. Maybe I'll take that drink after all.
Quite a spot, eh? Knocks the breath out of me to get up here. But the views are worth it.
There is nothing to forgive. It is only right to mourn.
We shed tears today, so we may shed blood
between them
tomorrow.
and the innocent.
If we do nothing,
The hunter has nothing to say.
Rechtei Hathran Rust.
My friend from the Hag Swamp. You join us as we honor our fallen dead. You're a bright light on a dark day. Even you, my erstwhile quarry.
Oh, hello again.
Frey Valdiskdurovna. Frey Valdiskablast.
I feel we're intruding. We should leave quickly.
Calm yourself. You will not be harmed. Our leader has called off the hunt. She wishes to speak to you.
Im orak nete. Trasinnetra. So, the impossible spawn walks among us in the blazing sun. We have been looking for you. The last time your friend came to our camp, he stole our children, our future.
When I was hunting you, I was to bring you back here, interrogate you, discover how to save our children, and then destroy you.
But things have changed. You have changed. Is it true you left your master? That you broke the spell that binds you to him?
Well, I mean, kind of. It's a long story, honestly.
For those your friend stole from us, it is a matter of life and death. We have tried to save our children once already, attacking Khazad-dûr's palace at first light. Even then, it was too well defended. But if his own spawn approached, someone he thought he could control, he would throw his doors open and welcome you in. And once inside, you could do what we could not. You could save the children you damned.
You don't know Khazad-dûr like I do. He's merciless. You want me to march into the lion's den and save your children? But I promise you, they're already dead. I spent 200 years bringing him victims. Each and every one was whisked away to be fed on that night.
But you never saw him feed yourself. He could keep prisoners for days before killing them.
I know our plight is grim, but if there is even a chance to save them, we must take it.
If our children are truly gone, then we ask for blood. I know you can understand that, Spawn.
I suppose. Yes. Yes. Revenge, I can do.
Thank you. From me and all my people. If you can do this, we will be in your debt. You have lived a life of violence and sin. You have stolen lives, broken families, and caused immeasurable grief. Doing this will not right those wrongs.
If you're trying to encourage me, you're failing abysmally.
But it will be a start. You may still be redeemed. Please go. Time is short, but we will see you again when it is done.
We can do nothing for you here. All that is left is to face the beast, Khazad-dûr.
We are begging help from you, an outsider. I would follow Ulmer to the Hells and back, but this does not feel right.
To To lose our children is a tragedy. To fail so utterly in saving them is something else entirely. Ulmer insists the tribe is not cursed, but I have my doubts.
I pray you will succeed where we failed. Exterminate every last vampire parasite.
It is good to have you with us. There is something rotten at the heart of this city, and it needs purging.
No screaming children. No laughter. No scolding words. There is only silence and pain.
Our dead fought well. They died well. I hope I can live up to their example.
This is it for our people. What if this is the end?
Do not stand here.
Your desire.
Our judgment, and it almost doomed us. Do not.
Every last bloodsucker.
Cazador's nest of serpents must be exterminated. Nothing less will do.
I share your fear. We cannot build grounds in fear. We will have to act for real.
Wipe us out.
Forgive me. I know tears will not bring our children back.
There is nothing. It is only wrong to
That's curious.
What's the worst that can happen if we get caught sneaking in? I'm sure. A few days in a jail cell? At least we have a bed.
That's curious.
Back again. Want a dagger? Or a bow? Need more arrows? Yep, that's me. Oh, all right. Yes, I just got to find a way to bother him. Without actually bothering him. He doesn't like to be disturbed when he's in the zone, see? Is there anything else I can do for you? It's Gildro Angelion, for God's sakes. If you knew how good he was, trust me, you'd feel exactly the same way. Oh, yay!
want more?
But they leave your ribs intact.
Yeah, well, this time they weren't feeling... Hey, don't be fussing over me.
Just for days.
Danzo will be here any day.
Fretting.
Flaming Fist investigation underway. Stay back.
If you're looking for Ilmater's charity, you're out of luck. They've turned their backs on us, like everyone else.
Can I please have some food? Oh, sorry. I thought you were a priest.
The priests will open the temple up again. You'll see. They're good people. Holy people.
Bet you won't get kicked out of the temple. They blame us for everything.
Here we be! Ah! Take me to my cherished shore, and thy reward shall be plenty.
Temple worship suspended until further notice. The faithful endure.
We would never hurt him. We had
The crying one weeps today. Our father Lorgan is dead. Murdered. I don't want to talk. My heart is in mourning.
You didn't even fight back.
Bet you want to know all about Stelmane's murder? Hottest topic in Rivington. Apart from the March of the Absolute's army, I suppose. Got today's edition of the Baldur's Mouth Gazette right here. You want one? It's great for sales. You want one or not? Excellent. You enjoy that one, all right? It's really gory.
Stelmane is dead. This does not bode well.
You've got yours. I need you to step back. There must be something. Please, in the name of the crying one, have mercy.
Anything.
The wild.
Stelmane's dead. Crime of passion or deeper conspiracy out there?
You won't help us. Let the children in. They've had nothing but scraps for days.
Stelmane's dead. Read all about it.
Why don't we talk about something else?
Please, my son. He's only a boy. You must understand.
Nothing to do with his death.
Stelmane's murdered. Still unsolved.
I thought we'd be safe in the gate. I heard the stories.
Such a curious...
We've got enough mouths to feed. We don't need your...
Oh, bloody dogs.
Refuge.
Ah! A new face! Something to send? Don't be shy! Welcome to Sword Coast Couriers. To send and to serve. Delivery not guaranteed. Well, we've had to change the policy. Hard to send letters by road when there's a rampaging army of fanatics bearing down on you. I'll tell you, it's left me in a right pickle. I've sent what I can by pigeon, but now something's attacking them and all. Become a postmaster, Danzo. It'll be easy. Nobody mentions having to spend your evenings hunting for pigeon carcasses, do they?
You sense there's more to his anxiety than a few missing letters.
Oh, well, one of the missing letters is my own correspondence. A personal matter, nothing serious. But you can understand if people think I can't even deliver my own letters, I'd be finished. day when that letter's on my counter, unopened. Not one moment before. Don't suppose you've, stumbled. Much appreciated.
Hey, soldier.
Archduke Gortash? He does have a high opinion of himself. Better head for Worm's Rock.
Pigeons are very sensitive. They can't fly straight if they're disturbed.
Name and rank! Quickly now! There's a war on! At ease! At ease! I am Commander Lightfeather, leader of the finest aerial communication regiment this side of the Chiantha. State your purpose, ground walker. I don't have all day. Letters? Ah! You mean the top secret communiques attached by the Tall One. If they didn't arrive, no doubt they were attached to one of our recent casualties. Intelligence is in short supply, but we know our enemies flanked us on the west side, not one rooftop away. We're avoiding the whole area. I won't lose one more beak to the blighter. If you pass that way, beware the sign of the featherless wings. From that rooftop, none return. Leave me be, Groundwalker. I've reports to prep. You'll want to watch out for the enemy's observation post, of course. Tallest point around these parts. It used to make a bloody awful racket, but it's fallen silent. No doubt our enemy has claimed the territory.
I've no need of a wing man. Commander Lightfeather will give you your briefing.
When will I get to train the dogs again, Miss Markia?
When you prove yourself not to be
Hi. Scratch? I thought he was dead. But you should keep him.
Dringo, get back to work. And you, what do you want? This is a private yard. It's the only way to teach him. He behaves worse than the dogs and makes more of a mess. They're not for sale. These are courier dogs, trained to follow orders, read maps, and protect their deliveries with their lives. They're worth more than their weight in gold. Found him, did you? I can't say I'm surprised. Gomwick never kept him on a tight leash. Bring him here, and I'll give him a once-over for you. Check him for worms and so on.
Oh, yes, please, I'd love to see him.
He's a good dog. We'd both love to see him again. Shut up, Dringo, and get back to work. And you've been slacking as well, Scratch, my boy. This dog is property of Sword Coast Couriers. I'll take him off your hands now. I can do whatever I please. He's my dog. Now get out. This is a private yard. I'm not surprised. Gonwick always indulged him. And he's got a spark in his eye I don't like. Looks lively. Take the useless mutt if you're so inclined. I'll have nothing more to do with him.
It's not just Scratch. She's always hurting the dogs.
Shut your mouth, Dringo. Last warning. How I run my kennels is none of your concern. Take your mutt and get out of my yard. As for you, Dringo, get out of my yard. You're finished here. Get out.
I'm under strict. I am also forbidden. Mistress says.
Don't suppose you've,
When you prove yourself not to be an incompetent idiot.
I see. But...
And you? What do you want? This is It's the only way to... Bring him. Oh, he's a good dog. We'd both love to... And this dog is property of Sword Coast Couriers. I'll take him off your hands now. Gonwick was his handler. Not... I can do whatever I please. He's my dog. Now get out. This is a private yard.
Get to train the dogs again, Miss Marcia?
Woof! Ah, you speak, which means you're not a dog. So, what the hell? It's the only... Then they're worth more than they're worth. Bring him here. Oh, he's a good dog. We... And you... This dog is property of Sword Coast Couriers. I can do whatever I please. He's my dog. Now get out. This is a private yard. Take... Shut your mouth, Dringo. Last warning. Watch your mouth, Dringo. Last warning. Fine. You think you can do a better job without me? Be my guest. They're a useless bunch of mongrels. You're welcome to them.
You got rid of her? I'll do a better job looking after these dogs than she ever did. I promise.
Mistress is gone. Mistress is gone! I mean, such terrible news. She will be missed.
Thank you for making...
I'll do...
Just scared you.
Third time in the last 10 days.
We're a long way from Waterdeep.
Trust no one.
What's the story? Well.
A long way to go still.
Watch your back.
Wanna dance?
One with the weave.
I'm ready.
Lovely day, this. For now.
There is work to do.
The air is ripe with magic.
That might be worth a look.
Someone there? Quite ready for you.
Attention!
There's no time to waste.
Up on the hill.
It's up there and we're down here.
That's why we need to walk just a little more. On foot and face the higher. That's right. Mate, there is so much
Precisely how many red caps are missing?
I just told you. 6.
Homes, jobs, everything.
Check them all out. Actual beds.
Pillow. I ain't looking to make friends or enemies. Go bother someone else.
You look like you need to clean off the road, Dad. Almost as much as I do. No good ends with hot water in a tub on this side of the crossing, though.
If you're after a job, Neverwinter is on the lookout for adventurers. That's where we're headed.
If you are in the market for potions, I highly recommend the Velveteen Elixir. I've not been this well stocked since Waterdeep.
You can't get in trouble for sneaking into places as a kid, right? Just wondering.
We're gonna see the mummy, the dryad, the ginny, everything. So don't even think about trying to stop us.
More than one way to skin
They
it.
take your gold, but they leave your ribs intact.
Yeah, well, this time we went
And for what? You didn't even fight back.
Really? Body is my favourite. They won't help us. At least let the children in. They've had nothing but scraps for days.
It is not. We let more outsiders in, and more Baldurians die. Duke Stelmane, Father Lorcan, it's no coincidence. We have faith here, Bill. Faith in people.
no matter where they're from.
Who had more faith than Father Lorcan? How did that work out?
Thank you, stranger. Father Lorgan's passing has saddened us all.
Passing? He was murdered by one of the fugitives he was harboring.
Bill, I beg you, be quiet. Even sinners receive Ilmater's grace, and Father Lorgan knew that. We don't pick and choose who we aid. Thank you, stranger. I take some solace knowing that he died in Ilmater's service.
Does Ilmater's service involve protecting heretic absolutists? Or perhaps I missed that sermon.
Enough, Bill. You seem a kind soul. Our temple is open to you. Walk well.
If you're looking for a handout, try elsewhere. We're focusing on our own now.
Times may be hard, but the god on the rack asks that we endure. For him.
I warned the temple of exactly...
I have all the evidence I need.
You don't even have the murder weapon.
Details, details.
Look, investigator. Brilgor might have been a criminal, but he was no murderer. You're missing something. You have to be.
Enough, Yanis. Listen to yourself. You are defending a man who ritually slaughtered your high priest. The evidence speaks for itself. Brilgor killed Father Lorgan, then, be it out of shame or profane duty, offed himself with the same blade. Case closed, Sister Yanis.
Shitey little elephant. Oh, I apologize, stranger. Language like that hardly befits a rector of Ilmater. I suppose you're right. But the crying one has much more on his plate than curse words, given what just happened here. It wasn't just Father Lorgan. 2 people just died on temple grounds. Our high priest, Father Lorgan, and one of the new refugees, Brilgor. Investigator Valeria thinks it's a murder and is content to blame Brilgor, the politically convenient target. Brilgor was a refugee. No one sticks up for them at the best of times, and with Gortash in power, well, I expect the Flaming Fists will ban refugee aid now one of them's blamed for murder. Feel free to look around the temple, but fair warning, the investigator won't change her mind without significant new evidence. Charette's caress would be my best bet. That's her usual haunt after closing a case. Valeria never found the murder weapon, so that could be a start. Anything disproving the refugee murder-suicide angle, really. I can tell you where to find her, but she won't be very chatty, I'm afraid. Shira passed away last year. Peacefully, mind. We buried her in the crypt under the temple, if you wish to visit. I really hope you find something. For all our sakes.
ails you? Marsh fever? Feather lung? Be quick, I've not got all day. What do you want to know? Slowly. Lorgan was a good man, if naive. He deserved better. One of the refugees killed him. Cruelly, too. They cut off his hand, sawed right through the bone. I found a paralytic poison on one of his wounds. Lorgan was alive while they took the hand. He just couldn't scream. It's sick. We give them everything, and all we get is nothing but a good man to bury. Please.
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
Dwarf, dressed in red. Tunnels from the cellar. Refuge. A poisoned blade. Paralysis. Hiding Brilgor from fists. Took him to the tunnel with the rest. Oh, fool.
The spell's power wanes. You can ask no more questions.
Please.
I've said all I have to say already. Now I just want to pack up my kitchen and leave. I know it's not fair. This was the best job I ever had. Lorgan was kinder than most, and now they're blaming a refugee for his death. Typical. We tossed Brilgor out back. Look, I need to finish up here. Not a clue. Rivington's riddled with old smugglers' tunnels and the like. I wouldn't go poking around in them if I were you.
You've been caught mid-robbery. You're off the hook.
Careful, I bite. Let's go.
That's boring. Suspiciously shallow. Is there a false bottom?
Radio not. Simple.
Get me up, would you?
Narlo Essie. Grief and illness laid ruin, yet her heart held only compassion. The broken god be with her. Geshan Kirkaros built the open-hand temple, gave B. Gardenson, gave her life protecting fellow Alvin Muffle Fieldwick, gave his Millie Run Barrel, killed unknown child and her dog who stood watch over her grave. May they be reunited in Ilmater's grace. Brilgor fell to anger and rage, taking Father Lorgan with him. May Ilmater forgive him.
Don't burn yourself.
Seek and you shall find me.
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
Dwarf. Red clothes. Stranger. Tunnels beneath temple. Hidden from sight. Concealed buttons. Lorgan opened for me. Father Lorgan helping me. Fists after
the spell's
Oh, I think that's another trestle.
Mr. Dekarios, heavens! Fancy seeing you here. I suppose you won't be terribly shocked to find your old friend Tara amongst the pigeons. They've always been a personal favourite. Oh, but that reminds me, I found you something. A lovely little keepsake. In the past, it might have helped with your condition, but now that you're better, perhaps you can put it to some other use. I know, but I just love you so. One needn't guess. Pigeon meat is my second favourite. More's the pity. But no bother. These pigeons are quite delicious. These must be important birds indeed, Mr. Dekarios. Forgive me for feasting on their bodies and bones so very voraciously. I'll be on my way then. There are a few places in the city I'd like to visit. I might have sussed some interesting items I'd rather like to get my paws upon. If I find anything interesting, I might even be willing to share. Until then, all on the up and up with you, sir? Hop to it then, sir. Imminent peril is terrible for my digestion. I'll see you soon, I'm sure, Mr. Dekarios. Do take care of yourself, all right?
Certainly looks like a crypt. Now to hunt down Shira Clarwen.
Here lies Satida Atana, born 1411 DR. Here lies Reloric Windbane, born 1399. Here lies Sister Shira Clarwen, date of birth unknown, died 1491 DR.
Darling Shira, faithful to the crying god, long didst I wait, only to find thine empty flesh. Gone thou might be, alas. Oh, honored Shira, her spirit hath fled, and her body but merely a husk. Swear I did to shed this foul mania and bestow it upon Shira. She was to endure, to suffer, as was her god Ilmata's wont. Who now shall bear the madness Shah has wrought on me, so I might no longer suffer? Oh, shall it be thou?
The monk himself holds your answer. Tasha's hideous laughter is a powerful skill, but earning it may come at the cost of wisdom.
Thou shalt know the extent of Shah's mania, Tasha's hideous laughter at thine beck and call. But at what cost? Who might say?
Your muscles tingle and your mouth twitches as the laughing madness spreads through you. The madness tugs at your mind, prods in places best left untouched. You feel your wisdom begin to drain. You remain wise as ever, even as Shah's madness spreads outward. You giggle, struck by the absurdity of the moment. A spirit hiding inside an amulet has brought you to the body of his granddaughter and possessed it. Outrageous. Ridiculous. Once again, you feel your wisdom draining away. Hilarious. What is it? The urge to laugh dwindles. Though you can't help but chuckle. You withstood the monk's madness and earned Tasha's hideous laughter.
My friend, forgive me, for this mind was not mine own. May laughter be thy gift, never thy curse, the morning Lord calls. Canst thou feel the warmth of his blessing? This is not my final twilight, but a new dawn. Farewell.
The corpse is an empty husk once more. The monk, liberated from madness, is finally at peace.
Finally at peace. Doubtful the same can be said for whoever's waiting on the other side.
Here lies Raloric Windbane, born 1399 DR, died 1486 DR.
Nasty surprise. Caution is warranted here.
Don't touch me. Hardly a challenge.
Oh, I have the magic touch.
Look, I need to finish up here.
How goes the search? Talking to the victims' corpses was clever, but I don't know if Valyria will accept that testimony. You're on the right track. Please.
Please.
Of exactly this. Welcome all. If you're looking for...
Times maybe.
We would never hurt him. We had nothing to do with his death.
Swear all you want. We've got enough now. We don't need
Don't suppose you've stumbled across those letters yet? Yes, fine. Just give me the letters. Still sealed. Thank the gods. You've no idea the kindness you've done me. What a relief. Normal.
Shh! You fright. You've returned, yet my flyers have not. Make your report. How did the battle unfold? Of course they did. No doubt it was my training gave them the discipline and resolve to stay in the fight. As for you, flightless one, it was an honor taking you under my wing. Dismissed. You have my thanks.
Cool.
A little wet.
They were angry.
I don't care how big they were.
Against Father Lorcan. Ill may to rest his soul. But his methods need to rest with him. We need change.
Well, hello.
Salutations.
I was trying to concentrate.
Then move on to the flophouse. Our brethren. It must be here somewhere.
We never get the fun job, Zom.
Be patient, Jack.
Cloak and dagger. My favorite.
Something smells tasty.
You are a weapon, my sweet.
Sharp. He spends too much time with his
Brethren in blood, kill them!
Come on, let's go. Open up.
Bad for one's back, this. A better position.
Well, someone fancies themselves an artist.
Onward.
Let's go. I've got it.
Gone with the weave. Knight to King 5.
On the move. I got this.
Beautiful, but terrifying.
I need to rest. The sunset can't come quickly enough.
What's that?
A pretty dagger. The same one that ended Father Lord, perhaps.
Is that? Yes, flesh. Human flesh, no less.
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
Flophouse. Dolos. Secrets.
The corpse remains silent. It does not know. The corpse tries to speak, but something prevents it. The corpse remains silent. The spell's
Hey, good looking.
The air is ripe with magic.
These must be the people Father Lorgan was trying to help.
Priest is of little use to them now, apart from a prayer for the dead.
My pleasure.
Mine. Better be careful.
Death can't have me. Not yet.
Nearly ended me.
A little help, please. Oh no!
That nearly ended me. Oh dear. Someone's left a trap out for us. That nearly ended me. Oh dear. Someone's left a trap out for us.
Lovely day, this. For now.
Shy?
One with the weave.
Something over there.
What's that?
Are the gods truly this petty?
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
Brothers died on the road. Man tried to buy. Man buying heirlooms. Vulture pushed. Felt bones break. None. East.
The spell's
Can't help but feel like I'm missing something.